everyone told me to move to Nairobi, to build my company there, to build a startup there. That that is where the money is. But I paused for a moment because guess what? I'm still in Kisumu. Yes, I'm still in Kisumu, building Tarts AI as we speak and Tarts Studios, amongst all the other ventures. I'm building proprietary software that Nairobi startups are trying to copy, but they cannot. What's good? My name is Trevor Odhiambo. Welcome to my channel. This is the first video. We'll be talking about business content and AI. How AI actually works for you, works for your business. Let's go. Here's why I chose to stay in Kisumu, by the way. I can hire better people in Kisumu because they are hungry. They want to build something that matters, something that actually matters for them, for their lives, something that they want to build and grow. They're not drowning in founder culture and startup noise like Nairobi. And by the way, no hate to Nairobi. Much love to you guys, much love to you wherever you are. Nairobi, Kisumu, New York, Boston, Eldoret, Qatar, etc. The second thing is being able to think clearly. No distractions, no pretend CEOs everywhere. Just real work, which is the thing that actually moves the needle. Here's what actually makes sense. I'm not just building software or building the next automation. I'm creating proprietary systems, our own systems, not just using Zapier, BotPress, or these tools here, reselling them and acting as if I know what I'm doing, yet I'm not. But I'm building custom backends and the custom front ends using lovable.dev. But they shout out to the developers of Lovable. They've really saved a lot of time for us and other developers. Building AI integrations that do not exist anywhere. This is defensible. This is moat level work. This is something that will actually give you as a business owner the bridge you need to get more clients, to get more sales, to get more eyeballs to your product. Maybe you're selling cakes, maybe you're selling furniture, and you need more people to see your work. You don't need to run ads day in, day out. Ads are good, but you don't need to spend, say, a million Kenyan shillings on ads. That, for example, will get you a ROAS, return on ad spend of 4% of 4 times, that is 400%, which is good. But imagine if you're putting the same energy into content, and with the advent of AI and agencies or a team like us, that's AI. We help you do that across multiple platforms so that you focus on the real things. Imagine getting behind because it is from your own doing, because you're tired from handling a lot of inbound leads. Now that won't be our problem. It will be yours as a business owner. Yeah, basically that's just it. And learning how to build with people around you. I've gotten to learn the importance of delegating work. I don't have to do everything on my own, even though I know I don't want to be the know-it-all guy. That is really, really bad for growth. And here is what separates me from every other founder chasing quick wins. I'm building holding companies and trust structures while I'm scaling the service business. That's AI. See, I used to think that I just need to make money. Yes, I desire to have that M5 MacBook Air, iPhone 17 Pro Max, the big PC setup. I'm sort of like a tech nerd. But what happens next? What will happen next after 5 years? Even before thinking of marriage and stuff, I need to think of building structures that will enable me to live this good life, that will enable my family, will enable my mom, will enable my unborn children to live well, will enable people outside there who need my help, people who need food, who need clothes, etc., to live a comfortable life because I chose this decision to build a business from scratch right here in Kisumu, the best city in the world. I'm thinking about generational wealth. I'm not just doing business for the sake of doing business. Yes, I can make 7 figures, I can make 10, 11, 12 figures. But what is the end goal? I'm not just building this for the sake. No, I'm thinking about generational wealth, not just this quarter's revenue. I've found that most founders don't do this until they are already rich. So I decided to do it now. And that is the real edge, I tell you. So when you look at Tarts AI, my AI consulting firm, you're not looking at a startup trying to get bought. No, 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 no. You're looking at the foundation of a generational business. And that changes how I make every decision, I tell you. Not gonna lie, it's been tough, but I'm even tougher than the toughness. Yeah. Every hire, every decision I make, every client, every feature is built to last. Not just accepting offers because we want the money, just because someone offered us 50,000 upfront for something we do not believe in. We're not going to accept it unless otherwise. So here is what I want you to understand. You're not watching just another founder chasing growth metrics. No, no, no. You are watching someone who is building a defensible business in a place most people ignore. Kisumu, with systems most people don't understand, thinking about timelines most people don't consider. If that resonates with you, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below. If you want to see how we are actually building this, comment Kisumu if you made it this far as we are continuing. And if you want to be part of it, visit my personal website, traveltheambo.lovable.app. Visit my agency website as well, tartsai.lovable.app. That is TARTS dot LOVABLE.app. Let's go. A quick story time, by the way. I could have made 40,000 Kenyan shillings on a build a few months ago. Quick money, fast, enough to sponsor your friend's meal at Java House or at cafe. Easy client, but I turned it down. And my team asked me why. It seemed selfish at first, not gonna lie, even to myself. But this is what I told them. The client wanted us to waive the build fee and just work for monthly retainer. Get this. They said trial pricing. I don't like that. I said no, not because I'm greedy, but because saying yes would have told my team, your work has no value and we do it for free. If asked nicely, no. Even though we are good people, we're also smart right here. We have people we are feeding. These people are using real talent. And I tell you, my team, I know they're watching this. This is one of the best teams, if not the best in the world. I'm pretty sure very soon they'll start to get offers from other companies, other agencies. But we'll see. That will be up to them to see if they will. Excuse me, editor, cut that out. I'm the editor. If they will stick with us. But going back to this story, I really value the aspect of teamwork. And any member of my team watching this in Tarts AI or even Tarts Studios and the other ventures, know you are valued and you are loved. So the client wanted us to waive the build fee. But here's what I actually believe, and my team knows this about me. Your work has a price. Not because I'm a mercenary, but because when you price your work, you attract clients who respect you, clients who value you 100%. You filter out tire kickers. Those people who just want to be with you. People want to use you just because someone knew you since kindergarten or high school. They want to sort of groom you into that small business mindset, which I don't like. Huh? I don't like. They want you to build a business based on freebies. Yet, me as a founder, I want to build a business based on mutual respect and not desperation. Most founders I know chase every lead, not gonna lie, and I even tell them all the time. They say yes to every project. They work for free for exposure. What is that? And then they wonder why they are exhausted, why their team is burnt out, and they don't even have, some of them don't even have teams. When before going to why their teams are exhausted, some of them don't even have teams. Why their business doesn't feel sustainable, and it's because, simply because they never established that their work has value. In your speech, in your character, in your posture, even how you walk, how you talk, how you dress, all that shows the client, do you really have value or not? Huh? So I'm not perfect, but this is something I'm committed to. I'm committed to building something big. That's AI, the best AI consulting firm in East and Central of the globe, not just Africa. I'm telling you, global clients, global six-figure US USD contracts and deals, eight-figure, nine-figure, etc. And I want my team to know I will never ask you to work for free. I'll never tell you that your expertise isn't worth paying for. And I'll never build a business where we are all trapped grinding forever. That is not what Tarts AI is. There is value that you're actually building. There's something you're building towards. The editing, the clipping, the posting is towards getting multiple clients. Imagine a situation where you don't even have to do ads. The amount of inbound organic leads is too much. Take this scenario: 10, not even 10, 100 people, each willing to pay you seven figures, multiple seven figures, just to work with you, till you just say, we're only working with 5 people this quarter. Look at that. That shows that you value yourself. Listen to this. If you're building a business and you're wondering whether you should discount your work, don't do it. I tell you, even if it sounds prideful, don't do it. Know your value and know what you carry. And if you're an employee or part of a team and you want to work for someone who values you, follow and comment. And make sure to subscribe as well. Like up this video. Uh, I want to get to 200,000 likes. Let's get this video to 200,000 likes, a million views, 10k subscribers in 1 month. I'm committed to posting content at least twice a week. And if you've made it this far, comment the word principle, because we are building businesses that are based on good principle. Is it first principle or which principle? Whatever, just know it's principle, so that you can build things that supersede us in value, in time, and in quality. If you're building something and you want to talk about doing it the right way, link in bio. Speak to us, reach out to us at tartsai.lovable.app. Link is in the bio, and we'll get to know each other more. So 3 months ago, a dental clinic in Kisumu was losing appointments. Now this is actually based on a true story. Patients would call, they would miss it, and eventually go somewhere else. Revenue bleeding everywhere. That is actually something you do not want as a business owner, let me tell you. So what we did was this: we built a WhatsApp chatbot, and not just a chatbot, an intelligent one. Whenever a patient sends a message on WhatsApp, the bot responds instantly. Instantly. Should I say like a glove, like Jim Carrey says in his movies? But like I thought, like this, the bot responds instantly. It asks for the appointment type, it asks for the date preference, and it even books them to a well organized worksheet. The best thing about it is all automatic. No human is involved until confirmation, and of course until further communication. First month, there were extra appointments. Patients loved it because it is actually very convenient. But here's what actually shocked them and even shocked us as well. Some inquiries came in at night, at 11 p.m., 2 a.m., 3 p.m., sorry, 3 a.m., when they were asleep. But the bot was still working. And by the way, I'm not saying this to discount anyone who is working as a receptionist for a dental clinic or for any type of company, but we are here to help you. If you know how to utilize, work well with the bot, work well with this system installed by your boss or by your company, your work will be easy peasy lemon squeezy, like cutting through butter with a warm knife. Simple. Hmm? So take this math. Let's take an example of a dental clinic somewhere. If in 1 month of using the system we built, they get 22 new appointments, and say roughly each appointment is worth 5,000 Kenyan shillings on the lower side. That is a total of 110,000 Kenyan shillings, or $1,000 in new revenue. The bot costs a fraction of that cost to maintain every single month. 50%, 70% of that. And that is just with 22 new leads or patients. They made back what they invested. They made it back in less than 30 days because they trusted us and they actually have a vision for their business. Now it's pure profit. It's like they're swimming in money. Hey. But the real thing wasn't the money. I have to cut it there. The owner actually told me, I finally have a business that doesn't need me there 24/7. And that is what actually is called freedom. That is what freedom is. Hmm? So this is what I build, not just tools. We build systems that free you from your own business. If you want this for anything, for your business, for your organization, make sure to comment, show me how in the comments, and subscribe and like. For more info, visit our website, and you can see how this could work for your business. Okay. I know what you're thinking. I know right off the bat. Huh? This sounds perfect, but I can't afford it. Why? I'm barely making it now. Stop thinking like that. I repeat, stop. Stop. That is complete slop. Do not. If you want to grow your business, stop thinking like that. Huh? That's exactly what one of our clients told us. You're losing one customer per week because you cannot keep up. Huh? That is 4 per month. Using a rough estimate from the previous example, 5,000 per customer. That is losing about 20,000 every single month. In revenue, you should be making it and putting inside your pocket, in your wallet, in your Stripe account, in your bank account. About costs, a service like that costs roughly $400, 50,000. You're not spending money here. You are saving the money. You're already losing. You're investing into the future. Then you're going to the future like this, taking back the money. Huh? Going to the future as if you are a time traveler per se. So the real question isn't, can I afford it? Huh? Can I afford this? The question is, can I afford not to do this if I want to grow my business, if I want to pass this business to the next generation? Huh? Can I not afford to do this? Don't I love my family enough? Huh? That also means if you don't want, that means you don't love your family enough. You don't love yourself enough to invest into your business. Because it's not a cost. It's not a cost. Every day without a system, revenue is lost. And it's optional. You could start this week, you could start right now, or you could start after 10 years. But the real cost lies with you. The real question. I'm not saying you have to do it tomorrow, but do not let money be the excuse. Because it's not a cost, it's a tool that makes you more revenue. Every business I've built for says this. Why didn't I do this sooner? Yeah. Please don't be like this. I don't want you to regret, yet you can make the decision right now. It's not about the money, it's about the freedom it buys for you. It buys back for your business. Buying back time is a very great asset. You can use your money, technology, skills that we have. Are you feeling me? Can you feel me? If you're ready to stop losing revenue and build a system that actually works, let's talk. Comment down below if you have made it this far. Comment, I am ready. Make sure to like and subscribe. I think this is the fifth time I'm saying this in this video, but bear with me. This is my first YouTube video. 1 million views, 200,000 likes, 10,000 subscribers. Let's run this thing up. Let's run this thing up here. Visit our website if you want to work with us. tartsai.lovable.app. If you want to work with me personally, visit trevorodiambo.lovable.app. Simple. That's all, guys. Catch you in the next one. Should I have an outro? Should I have an outro tag like my favorite YouTuber? Like Iman Gaji has one. Chevon Salmon has one. Does Brez have one? Or Orange? Chevon Salmon says slow motion is better than no motion. Peace, love, and tweaks. Iman Gaji says, as always, I'm rooting for you. I'm looking from afar, and I'm rooting for you. I think I should have mine. There's one I like to say. Hakuna mkate ngumu mbele ya chai. If you want to know the meaning of that, write it down in the comments. See you when you see me.